Hi, you guys. My name is Reginald. Um, some people call me Reg. Um, some people call me, as long as you get close, I'm cool. But today I want to kind of talk to you guys about Pandora and the process of me going from perm to natural hair. And then, as you can see, doing the big chop. So let's go into the Pandora because I have a lot of Pandora jewelry that I want to show you that I purchased because I used to work at Pandora. I started working there in 2016 and left in March of 2019. But I have a lot of jewelry. I'm not gonna kind of show you go into everything, but because as you can see, like I have a lot, like Pandora jewelry all over. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you a little bit, like during different videos, because I'm gonna upload a lot of videos. So I'm gonna just kind of show different ones here and there. So the first one I want to go into is my leather bracelets. As you can see, I have a lot of them, and these are the leather braided bracelets. The Pandora I worked at, we still sell these because I worked at the one in Independence, Missouri. And so, like, I bought for my first time working there because I wasn't really into the Pandora charm phase. I was like, let me get some leather bracelets because I like that. I like wearing, like, leather bracelets, because they're easy to wear with anything and everything. So I started buying leather bracelets. So here's the double black one, and they come in different sizes. So there's like size one, size two, size three. So if you think size one, that's like small to medium. Um, and then I mean, sorry, that's like extra small. Small is one. Uh, Number two is medium to large, and then number three, I would say it's like extra large and up. So like some people like don't worry, we cater to all sizes when it comes to jewelry. Like, you know, if you feel like you don't think you can, trust me. Hey, we can put two together and go from there. But anyway, this is my double black one, and I really like it because I can wear it with anything. Then I have also a double blue one. Now I don't know if you noticed the difference. If you look at the class, one is like a barrel and one is a ball. At the time, like they used to go with the barrel style, but then Pandora started to upgrade and decided to go with the ball style. So just kind of let you know, one's more updated than the other one. But this is my double black one. This is kind of like my light neon blue one. In the light, it looks white, but I promise you, it is neon blue. Um, I have a red one, and what's neat is the Pandora leather bracelets. They come in either single or double. Not all of them, like not all the colors. Like the red one only came in a single, and then the first black one I bought, it came in a single too. But then they decided, okay, let's get a double. So I have like a single black one and double black one. Then I have a double brown one, and it only comes in double. Um, I have a double navy blue one. Um, You can kind of see it in the light, but not very much. Then I have a double. This is like a champagne color, which is really pretty. The first time I had one, I was went to get my nails done, and they're not done right now, so sorry. A lady that was sitting right next to me, she liked my bracelet. And, I was like, I'm that kind of person where, I'm nice. It's just me. So I gave her my champagne one, and she paid for my full nails and my toes. And I was like, wow, but that's through the grace of God. When you are kind to people and treat people with respect, they'll be kind and respectful and, bless you. So, just a life lesson. Be kind to all people, you know, don't go out there being mean and hateful and all that kind of stuff because hate gets nowhere. So just be nice. And even if you don't have a faith, but you believe that, the universe and believe in positivity, that's fine. Just be nice. because nice things come right back to you. So let me get back to this. So then Pandora came out with some new leather bracelets, and these are the double leather ones. And as you can, if you notice, this is the braided style, but this is more the smooth style that they came out with. And what's really neat about this one, um, you can either like slide the cord like that and take the hook off, take the little latch off, or you can. There's a little button right here. You can't really see it, but you just push this button in and it pops right open. So there's like two different ways you can put the bracelet on, which is really cool. But I like this one because it has like the little accent, like the little metal plate hook, and it has Pandora, and it has like little like stones. Some people think that our stones are diamonds. Pandora used to sell like a few things that had diamonds like years ago, but you know, if you start selling diamonds, you have to go to that like diamond store price, like Hellsberg Diamonds, Zales, K's. And Pandora wanted to be different. They wanted to do something that, people were like, whoa, they're not expensive. Now, when it comes to the gold, our gold, I have to say, it was pricey. But it wasn't to the point where, like, you go to, like I said, K's, Hellsberg Diamonds, Zales, all them other kind of places. I would see a lot of couples, like, older couples, younger couples, they buy gold, you know, because they like Pandora. They didn't care whether it was gold or, whatever. They like, and the price of it, they love Pandora. And I love Pandora. But anyway, so this is the double black smooth bracelet. I also have a double orange one, as you can see. It's really pretty, a double orange. Then I have the double neon blue. They have a double cream color one. Now, also, I didn't tell you about this. So this is really convenient because for like I said, for people who think they're too overweight, they can't do, bracelets and they're too small. We have drawstring ones. So they brought these out and they're the single smooth drawstring bracelets. And when I say what I mean by drawstring is you can adjust it and it opens it up where you just slip your hand right through and adjust it to however, tight you want it, however loose you want it. Now, I will tell people be careful about these because by them dangling, I had one customer who her daughter was unplugging her phone, and I guess the little balls got too close to the plug and it zapped her. So be careful with these. And also when you're eating, because when you're eating, you don't want the little metal balls to keep on going in your food. So like when I'm eating, for example, I'll just turn it around and have it like this, so it makes it so convenient for me to like eat my food without my little metal silver strings falling into my food. So this is really cool. Like I said, I have a black one and a cream color one. Um, Then I want to show this one. This is the Pandora fabric string one, and what's really neat is it's like little strings. Like little strings. So it's like five little string fabric cords that they put together. And I didn't explain, I should have said in the beginning, the way to open up these, you can either use your nail or we do have it like a little class opener. I used to have one, but I gave it away to one of my relatives, like, because, for older individuals, it's kind of hard to, for their hands to open up their little clasp. But you just put your nail in here. There's a little, like, it looks like a little mouth. But you just put your fingernail in there, or you can use like sometimes I'll grab like say a credit card or maybe a library card, something that's thin or smooth, and I'll just put it in there. So for example, like let me show you. Um, so you just pop it open, or you can use a pen like I just did. It just pops right open. So that's really another benefit of having Pandora because they're class openers. So you just open it up like that, and then you put the little hook inside of the class opener, and then you hear that pop sound. That means it's secure. I will tell people that if you don't hear that pop sound, that means that it's not secure. Um, I had a lot of experience with customers who would come in and they want to get a different bracelet. And that's because the class, and I'm not saying that Pandora, you have your stores where you get a good batch and you'll get a bad batch, but that doesn't mean Pandora is a bad store. Like I said, I love Pandora. As you can see, I have a lot of Pandora myself. But back to the customer, her class was very weak. And so you could tell because it wasn't making that pop sound, it was so easy to open. So be very assured when you're going to Pandora that you hear that pop sound because that lets you know that you have a good clasp on your bracelet. Next, I want to kind of go into about necklaces. For example, a lot of people think of Pandora as just charms, the sterling silver bracelets, the charms. We cater to all styles. We have bracelets, we have earrings, we have necklaces, we have rings, we're trying, like Pandora's growing. If you ever went to the website, they have some new things on there that I'm interested in purchasing myself. Pandora, if you're seeing this video, I am very interested. I love your jewelry. I love the new, like, I have a whole Disney theme. I have things going on with my bracelets. So I have like Disney, travel, everything. So reach out to me. My name is Reginald. Uh, so you'll probably see it's a different name on my YouTube, but like, please, please, please contact me because I would love to sponsor your jury. Anyway, not here to sponsor, but we're here to talk about my Pandora. But back to the for example, they have chokers. So what's really neat about these chokers is that they're drawstrings too. So for example, if you have like like a neck size like mine, it's easy. If you have even a thinner neck, this is still convenient because you can adjust it to however way you want the choker to be on your neck. So like now the only thing about the choker, this is a lobster claw, so it's kind of like you hook it like this, and it looks just like that. And like I said, you can adjust it to however size you want to adjust it. It's your choice. I bought two of these. This is the woven choker, the Pandora woven choker, and it's the reason why they call it woven is because if you can see by the detail, it's like it looks woven together. But I bought two because it looks better for me to wear two rather than one. So like I always like just put both of them on and go from there. Um, but yeah, I like this brace. I like this necklace. I like chokers. Pandora has some other chokers. For example, like they have chokers that are similar to the smooth style drawstrings and the smooth double one that I just showed you. And they're really cool because, like, for example, they have like a feather on it. So for people who are about like Native American or natives. That could be like a thing for your break. The reason why you wear your necklace. People who are just into like nature, peace, that kind of stuff. That would be a great reason to like purchase that necklace. It's really pretty. I think let me actually. I could pop up a picture of it because it's really pretty to me. Um, like they come in like the cream color and also black, which is really cool. Um, and like I said, it has like a little like feather charm on there, and I mean I think a lot of people will like that because for me, if I was to purchase it, it would be more for like my native roots because I have native in my family, and I probably have so many other cultures in my family, but for me, it'll be more just to symbolize the fact of my native heritage. But here is the picture of what I was talking about. I'm gonna try to focus. So that's the necklace I'm talking about. Like as you can see, it has a little feather right there, and it's the smooth like bracelet, and it still has the drawstring. So they'll always have a drawstring for like ladies to adjust it. And even I won't say, for example, like a lot of people think of Pandora for just women. Like guys, we cater to men too. So like I've had men that came in the store when I worked there who they had charm bracelets or they had leather bracelets. A lot of men get this theory of, oh, this is just for women. It looks like for women. No, you can also shop there. It just depends on your style, your taste, what you like here and there. It just depends on what you think. Now, my next segment, I was going to talk about, like, these are the chokers. So I went into the necklace. I kind of didn't transition to let you know, but that's part of the necklace thing. Another necklace I wanted to show was my Pandora float locket, and this is really cool because it has 5 lockets in it. And my ex bought this for me as a birthday present. His charm is in there. I haven't, wore it because I don't know. You feel kind of weird about wearing X stuff, so I kind of like have just kept it in the box. Because I mean, even though it has like my other family members, like my mom, my sister, and my birthstone in there, it just, after a big breakup, you just you don't wear people's stuff. Some people still do. I'm like, hey, I commend you. I'm just kind of trying to figure out if I want to or not. I mean, it is mine. It's my gift that he bought me. He can't take it back. So, but anyway, this is the big Pandora float locket. They come in two different styles, which is the small. Sorry, 3 sizes: small, medium, and the big one. And I got the big one because you can put more petite sets in there. So, like for example, like I was saying, like I had my sister's birthstone. She was January. Mine is May. My boyfriend was ex-boyfriend was July. My mother was April. So like these are the different pieces that are in there. Now for the next necklace I want to show you is our timeless elegance. And this was the most popular. Like I will always see like men and young gentlemen buying this for their girlfriends with the rings. And I have to say, I will tell you, they do also have like matching earrings that go with this. But this is the necklace. But let me show you a little bit better. This is the timeless elegance necklace, and here are the matching earrings. They both have that like square princess cut style. A lot of women like that princess cut style. Like I've always heard men say, "Oh, the women love that princess cut style," and it is very true. Women do like that square, some like that square cut look. But this is really pretty. Like there's the earrings that go with it. We also have a matching ring. I will tell you when it comes to the rings, like we have different sizes. Now the rings are more European style, not American style. Some people get a little bit confused in that because the reason why we say that is because Pandora, they're were created they're a European like jury, so they have European sizes, not American size. So like we go and we have halves. Like we have 4.5, then there goes 5, then there's 6, then there's 7, 7.5, 8.5, and then so on. They're slowly starting to bring more sizes because the largest size we had was like a 9. But they're starting to go in like 10, 10 and a half, 11. Hopefully they'll bring more sizes in so that people can have, who have like larger, thicker fingers can have the experience of wearing Pandora jewelry. And hopefully they'll make them in different styles. Like when I left, well, before I left, they had like a lot of the timeless elegance and a few other rings that were in the larger sizes. Hopefully they'll expand and create all rings, like all the styles, because a lot of people like different other styles that are not carried in the larger size. So, but yeah, um, hopefully they'll do that and keep going because I mean people love Pandora. I love Pandora. I mean, I'm not. I think if I was married, I probably would. That would probably be my only like jewelry that's not Pandora. Now, no offense, Pandora. It's just when you get married, it's that moment. You buy your big ring, fat ring, whatever from like Kay's, Hellsberg. He went to Jared. That kind of stuff. But anyway, then my last item I want to show, which is also part of the necklace, is the Pandora leather string. And this is really pretty. I bought this when I was in Branson, Missouri with my ex. And it's really cool because you just put it over your neck, and you can actually adjust it. You can adjust it to different sizes. So this is what it looks like. Um, you can, when I say adjust it, like you just untie the knot, untie this knot in here, which is what I did, and it opens up like that. So it's really cool. It opens up like that. So it's just like one long leather string that you put together. I mean, you can make it into a necklace or you can do a bracelet. It's very, you can be universal with it. But other than that, I kind of just wanted to go a little bit into just the leather and necklaces segment of my Pandora jewelry. I'm gonna try to post like not a video every day, but once a week. Um, but that I'll go into more of my natural hair process, but also more into my other Pandora jewelry that I have. Because like I said, I have a lot. Like this is the box that I put all my Pandora like leather bracelets and earrings. Um, I'm not gonna get into earrings today. I just want to get into like my bracelets, my leather bracelets, and the necklace. Um, but I wanted to kind of go also over my natural hair process. So when I was younger, I would want to say I was probably in, I want to say I was maybe in elementary school. My mom, pressed my hair, and I was going the natural route. So I was getting my hair pressed. Well, the lady kicked me out because she told my mom that she doesn't got tired of hearing me hollering, and I was crying and throwing up, and it just when you're a young kid and somebody taking a hot comb to your hair, you man, it's like you're terrified, like what's going on, what's happening. So my mom, like I used to have long pretty hair, like I mean my hair was like right to here. I don't have any pictures, but like I love my hair was like right here. I mean I have pictures of what my hair length was um, before I went into dreadlocks and before I, let's say, went into perm, because when I got my hair pressed a lot, like my hair kept on going, like growing the natural route because I didn't have products. I didn't do, the perm and all that kind of stuff. But, your mom, she just kind of listened to what everyone else says, and, she didn't know any better. So she just kind of decided, let me try this perm. So after the lady had kicked me out for, hooping, hollering, and crying because she had took a hot comb to my head, my mom decided to take me to another salon, and she put the perm on my hair. And the perm, like, I'm not like people always say, knowledge is power. The perm was is very, I would say it's bad to me, because if you ever notice like people when y'all get perms, you ever notice like the salon person is always wearing gloves, like they never like just have their hands free to do the perm on your hair. So the lady was wearing gloves, and I didn't realize, but like that perm stuff is so detrimental to your hair, because like the lady that used to do my hair, when she would look at my scalp, she said she would see like little white bumps from where the perm was burning my scalp, like inside my scalp. And that's scary because, for a perm to do what it's supposed to, like which is straighten out the hair, you would never think that it's eating the flesh on top of your scalp. And that's scary. So like this is what my hair was, my hair length. And it was long, it was pretty. But then like the perm started to thin my hair. Like I had thick hair, but the perm started to thin it out, which was scary. Cause I would go to the bathroom and I would comb my hair, and it would be literally like tons of hair. Like it would scare me so much to the point where I thought I was getting a bald spot on my hair. So after years of having perm and doing my mom researching knowledge about how detrimental perm is on your hair and how natural route is the best route. And everybody has their preference, but I feel like natural route was the best route for me, because when I went back natural and got, started getting my hair pressed, the lady that would do it, like she would let my hair, because at the time I still had perm, so she would let my hair grow out an inch, and she would cut it. So every time it would grow out an inch, cut it, girl, I named she cut it to the point where the natural was growing, just was starting to just be my hair was starting to just be natural. So the final day she cut off my final perm, and so my hair was all natural. So I decided, my mom was like, okay, Reginald, let's go back to pressing your hair. Now I don't know. I've never heard of. I mean, some this lady that did it, she's like, we're gonna do a hard press. I don't know if there's such thing as a hard press or mild press because I'm like, it's still a hot comb. So what's the difference? But I guess with the hard press, it's more heat, and with the mild press, it's not as much heat. But whatever. So I used to get my hair pressed, and so like my hair, like wow, like this is when I had my hair pressed. And I still had the same long, lengthy hair. Like, thank goodness for the lady. I consider her like a play aunt to me. She, did her thing, got my hair right back to where it was. Healthy, natural. I really was like appreciated. And like this is another picture. This is when I was, at the time working on my associates at Longview Community College in Lee Summit, Missouri. And so like my hair was like natural, I mean healthy. Um, I was really happy because, I was really scared at the process of what was going on with my hair. And so that's another photo of my hair. Now I'm going to show you this one photo. I know it's funny, but this is what my hair looks like when it wasn't pressed. It was still straight, but it wasn't like that press. I felt like one of them news anchor ladies from back then. Like it was the thick, it had still some body with it, but you could tell it was thick. But anyway, so after that, like get my hair pressed, my hair grew back, and it kept on growing and it kept on growing. So I was like, you know what? During the summer, like it kind of like when you get that press, it's like during the summer or like in time, people sweat. It was to me it was like a waste of money because to get your hair all pressed and be all nice and looking when you are in the hair salon, you like, oh yeah, I look hot to try. Like I would take a picture of my hair before I leave the hair salon because I know at any moment like the sweat or something was gonna hit it. And you would start to see the little BBs come out. I was like, oh no. So, I got kind of tired of it. I was like, Mom, I was like, my hair is getting pressed and we wasted 45, sometimes $35 to $45, depending on where I went on my hair to get pressed, and it's about to get back nappy. So I was like, you know what? You know, let's do something different. So my sister, we're 10 years older. She's 10 years older than me. So I'm 31 right now. She's 41. Um, she decided like my mom and sister went the natural route, and then I joined the natural route squad. And so my sister went the dreadlocks, and I was like, man, I really like those dreadlocks. I have an artist singer that I love, Lettucey. Hi, Lettucey. If you see this video, I love your music. I went to your concert. You came here to Kansas City, Missouri one time. So I really love you. And I was inspired by you because you had dreads. So back to that's what really encouraged me to do dreadlocks because I was like, it's natural. I don't have to do a lot with my hair. And I'm that kind of person where, compared to like my cousin, who her mom was a hair salonist and taught her how to do hair, and a lot of other women I see, I don't really. I mean, I will take care of my hair, but I'm not like you know products, comb, brush, this, all that stuff. Like, that's a lot of work to me. Like, I'm that kind of person where let's get my hair done in a salon, keep it looking nice and for 2 weeks, and then go back to the salon the next afterwards. So I was like, let me go this dread route because it looks easy to maintain. I don't have to worry about combing it. I don't have to worry about brushing it. I don't have to worry about anything. I just do it. So before, let me tell you this: before I went into dreads, I used to do the two strand twist. And this, let me show you a picture. This is kind of like a two strand twist, where I two stranded my hair, but then I would wait a week and then I would untwist it. And it gave like this crinkle like look, which was really pretty. So this was my two strand twist. And I was doing this at first. I was doing this first because I wasn't fully confident about doing dreads. So I was like, let me do the two strand twist and then we'll go into the dread look. So I went through that phase, and then I was like, you know what? After a year or so, doing it, combing my hair, oiling it, washing it, blah blah blah. I was like, let's go ahead and do this dreadlock phase. So I went ahead and I dreaded my hair, and this is what the lady told me because at the time I still had like that press look in my hair, like it was still there. She told me to come back in 2 weeks and that she would press my hair. So this is the first phase of when I got my hair pressed. I mean, not pressed, but the dreads. So basically, what they do is they'll take a tail, like one of those rat tail combs, and I watch like every time I got my hair done. I will always watch the salon artist people and how they do hair. And so this is what she did. She would take like a piece of my hair, take one of the rat tail combs, and she would just kind of twist it and twist it and twist it and twist it until it went like this. And so with dreadlocks, it takes 6 months to a year for your hair to lock. Some people it might be a little bit faster. It just depends on your hair. My hair, I don't know if it took the full 6 months to a year. It just, I was like, in my mind, I'm just gonna stick with the time frame the lady said and go from there. So once that year came up, she's like, okay, your hair is locked. At the time, she was having me come every 2 weeks. But then when she said my hair was locked after that year, she's like, now you come once a month. So I would come like every month to get my hair locked. And I would take pictures of the growth. So like, for example, that was just a picture of the starting phase. And then I would go again and I would get my hair locked, like every time I would just get it locked. And I would take pictures of like the phases of me, going through the different phase. So let me show you. Let me pull up another video. I mean, another picture of what my hair was going through the process. And like with the dreads, what's really neat about dreads, you can do different styles. Like when you get to a certain length of hair, like you can do different styles. So like for example, like my hair. Now, what I liked about it, the first thing, like let me go back. What I liked about it was my hair was long enough where it had a little bit of length. So I've seen people who get the dreads and they get those like it looks like little BDB dreads because their hair is not long enough to have length. So they'll do that. Well, since I had length already because I used to get my hair pressed, like it came out really well. So like this is a picture of what my hair like as it got the process of it getting longer. Like the whole like my hair was literally getting longer. Like and it was so fascinating because like I always heard people say like when you don't do like add a lot of tension and stress on your hair, that your hair grows faster and faster and faster. And my hair was growing faster to the point where like my hair was longer than when I used to get my hair naturally like pressed. So by the time they got done, like my hair was literally and let me show you a photo. Like my hair was literally down to here when I had my dreads. Let me show you a photo. And I really was like, man, like this is fascinating. But let me get back to the photo because I wanted to show you that photo of me when I had my long dreads. So just a moment. Let me look. Okay. So, so this is the photo of how long my dreads were. I'm sorry, you guys, for the lighting. It's a little bit It is a little bit bright in here. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. That sunlight. Hold on. Let me turn this light off. Oh, still not good enough. Hold on. Let me find a better picture so that you guys can see what I'm talking about of how long my dreads were. Cause like my hair was so long, like I mean like super long, to the point where I could do like there's a good picture. Like that's how long my dreads was. Like, and what was so cool is I could do like different styles of my dreads. Like I could put my dreads up in like a little bun. Like this is like I had a little like bun. Um, when I used to go, like the lady that I went to when that first started me on the process of getting dreads, this is what she did, which I was like, this is so cool. Like I had like this like it looked like one of those like I don't know what they call it, but during like the King Renaissance where the queens had like the little puffy like the hat that looked like woven like I don't know how you describe it, but like a crown, but it had a hump on it, and she did like a side look on it. It was so cool. But I mean, I was like so excited with my hair, and then when I moved out, because I was 28 years old, and I moved out of my mom's home, um, and I moved in with my ex-boyfriend. Well, with my work schedule and a lot of things, I couldn't really take care of my hair, so I was like, it's kind of hard for me to take care of, like go to the salon, take care of it. So I was like, let me do something else. So I decided I didn't do the big chop. Like a lot of people think, okay, if you do the big chop, that, you can start all over. Well, I didn't do the big chop. And thank God because I was in the shower one day, and so I was wetting one of my dreads, and I combed out the dread, and that's all it is. Like a lot of people, you can if you wet your dreads out and get some detangling cream, because all it is like dirt, like dirt. And you take the end of your dread, the ending part, and you work your way up. And all it is like dirty, I won't say dirty, but dead hair. And so as I was doing it, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't have to do the big chop. And so I showed my cousin because she was the one that helped me detangle my hair. I was like, cuz, look, I untangled one of my dreads. And she's like, okay, Resin, don't cut your dreads off. We'll just do it that way. And it took about 2 days. So and what's really funny is when she did it, this is what my hair looked like the first, before I went to dreads. And this is what it looked like after she got done detangling my dreads. So this is a picture of when I had my long dreads that I was trying to show you guys. But this is the other picture of when, like after the 2 day process of us detangling, my hair looks so not healthy. And like what was funny was my cousin was like, Resin, your texture of your hair has changed. And I didn't know that like as you get older, the texture of your hair changes because I'm just not as very educated like my cousins who her mom's a salon hairstylist, works at a salon. So my cousin, her sister were taught a lot about hair and how to do hair. So she was like, your texture of your hair has changed, since we took out your dreads. And I was like, okay. But I was just so fascinated that my hair had got back to the length of before I even started getting dressed the first time. So I was like, after I detangle it, let's go back to the pressing route. Because, that's the only thing I could think of. I don't want to put no perm on it because it was jacking up my scalp and my hair. And I was like, I'm scared of perm. I don't want to do it. I don't want to mess with it. Let's not do it. So I was getting my hair pressed, spending $45. Come to the realization I still don't even like getting it pressed because once you get your hair freshly pressed in the salon, it looks great, like fantastic. As soon as you get outside in the summer, I like to work out. I like to, I'm trying to lose weight. I watch a lot of workout videos, try to be about eating healthy and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, if you guys want to hear about like what I'm doing, the process of trying to lose weight, give me a comment, let me know. Or if you're just curious about Pandora and my, natural hair process that I'm going through right now, comment below and let me know. But back to the hair. So I would get my hair pressed. And I was like, I told my ex-boyfriend, I was like, babe, I was like, this is a waste of $45. I was like, this is not work for me. So what I decided to do was go back to my dreads. So this was the second time. I was like, let's go back to dreads. So when I went back to my dreads, I was like, you know what? Let me do something with because dreads, I felt like I could handle it. I know how to deal with it. It's easy. I don't have to worry about, all that kind of stuff. So this is what I did. This is so when I got my dreads, I decided, I want to give some color to my dreads. I want to do something, different, like I've never done before. So I dyed my hair purple. Like the lady bleached. It cost, I think, she charged me $180. Now I will tell you, people, dreads, bleaching, like dyeing your hair, is a process. Like, cause you got to bleach it. She bleached it. Then she put a bag over it, set me under the dryer. Like my appointment was scheduled at 10 o'clock a.m. I did not leave her place till probably 2 or 3 p.m. because that's just how long it was. So I mean, and the good thing is my hair wasn't as long as when I first started dreading because that would probably took even a longer process, like a longer time being there. But she dyed my hair blonde. Then she put this stuff called Manic Panic. It's like a hair dye, but it's a semi-permanent. I really wanted a permanent. Like I wanted to be like I want my hair to be like purple, like seriously purple, like purple. Like I was going for more like that kind of purple color. Like you can't really see it from the lighting, but I was going for like a neon kind of dark purple. But when she did it, it came out to like a lavender purple, and I was like, okay, for the first time, I was like, maybe this is to be expected. But then I was like, what bothered me was I thought it was the product was a permanent hair color. Well, within 2 weeks, the color started to fade, and I was like, what's going on here? Like I just spent $180 for this, and my hair color is starting to fade. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead, like maybe down the road when I decide to do it again, because I am going to do it. Like I do want to dye my hair again. I mean, I don't have dreads anymore, but I do want to dye my hair where it's at right now. But I was like, I want, dye it at the time when I had dreads. I wanted to dye it another color. Like I want to be out the norm, out the box. Because everybody they get dreads, they dye it blonde or red. And I'm like, like, okay, but let me do something different. Like I want to do like I did a purple. I want to do like an emerald green. I wanted to do, just be different. So I dyed my hair, and when the dye started to come out, this is what my hair like, how my hair looked. So as you can see, it was going through like a blonde. It had like a blonde, like the blonde is still there. Let me find another picture because this one's not really uploading. So this is what my hair was. It was like all blonde, like all blonde. It still was all blonde. And then after a while, like you could tell, like in my roots, that my blonde was starting to fade away. Like here's like where I still had a lot of blonde. I was at a Native American festival that was at the Nelson's Art Gallery Museum. So like you know, it was really cool because like it was a lot of, I never realized how many different Native American tribes are out there. Like I don't know what my Native American tribe is. I would love to do like an ancestry or like that 23 Me. Like I want to do ancestry definitely, but I also want to do that 23 Me because they tell you like what type of like culture or races in your family, and I'm pretty sure I have probably like a lot, like with different race, different heritage and everything, especially on my ancestry side, like different heritage and everything in my family. Um, But let me get back to my hair picture I was trying to show you. So this is when I was asleep. This is when my blonde started to, the roots were starting to go away. But I still had blonde on the tip of my dreads. So there, you still see the blonde. And then after that, like here's another photo. I was just now getting off work. I was just now getting off work. And that's not really, I mean, from the lighting, I know it's not a good picture. But I mean, you could tell my roots that the blonde was going away. So I was like, I still had did the dreads, went back to the dreads. My hair, I didn't let it grow out as long as I wanted. Um, like in the first time I did it, but it was just, I was going through a phase, going through a process. So I was like, you know what, Reginald, it was, a lot of people think when you do the big chop, it's because you went through a lot of things, and of course it was. I mean, being in a relationship for almost 3 years, that wasn't a healthy relationship, put it like that. And I didn't ask God to intervene. I didn't focus on God in my relationship. I was like just kind of doing my own thing, thinking that things will work out, everything. But when God doesn't bless mess, and if you don't do it according to the way He wants things done, He's gonna show you. So I decided I was like, you know what? Me and my ex boyfriend broke up. Um, so I was kind of like going through a whole transformation, like new foundation, new elevation. I just want to be moved, do something different. So I was like, you know what? Let's do the big chop. And I chopped. I mean, I went to a place called Great Clips because a church member of mine suggested it. And she's like, I go to Great Clips. They can do it, all that kind of stuff. So I went over there, and it was like 2 weeks ago when I did it. And the lady was like, I was like, I just want to chop my dreads. She's like, you want to chop it off? I was like, yeah. She's like, you don't want to keep the top? Because some dudes, I noticed like some people, they'll do that. They'll cut the sides of their hair, but leave the dreads on the top. And I didn't want that. Like, I mean, that fits for other people, but I didn't want that. Like, I'm, wanted to do whole transformation, you know, just kind of go through do something different in my life. Trying to show that, I'm over it. I've overcome a lot of things. New me, new foundation, new elevation. Just be for real, So she cut my hair. And like at first I wasn't like, it didn't phase me. But then as I started seeing her just like she was taking them serious. She was like snip, 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 snip. I was like, wow, she's going so fast. Okay. And then she started lining me up and all that kind of stuff. I'm not lined up right now because my hair grows really fast. Like it goes super fast. I have gray hair, as you can see. The gray hair, they like to stand out on their own. They don't like to mingle with everybody else. They're like, hey, I'm not like everybody else. I'm gonna stand out, be me. So I don't touch my gray hair. I don't dye my gray hair because I feel like I started getting gray hair at 5 years old. So it's the part of me. It's who I am. God made me the way He wanted me to be made, and God makes no mistakes on how He makes us. So why try to change it? Why try to alter what God created? But anyway, like I decided, let's go for this. And she gave me a nice line and gave me a little style. I'm gonna get it. I need to get it lined up again. But I'm trying to find another barber shop here in Kansas City, Missouri. A lot of people have brought to my attention like a place called First Cuts Barbershop. Um, I don't like particularly have a preference. Like I want a barbershop that's nice, clean, you know, like they don't charge over the price for like getting a trim and doing a little style or whatever. Like I just so I was gonna try this place called First Cuts for my very first time. I think I will do it probably not this week, but next week. But like I said, I'm gonna post a video once a week. kind of just showing you the phase of my hair as it, because my objective is I want, as you can see, I want this to grow out because eventually I want to get my hair to the point where I can um like have length on the top because I want to get my hair to this point. Like this girl, like her hair is beautiful. Like I like that forward length look and how she has it on the sides, like lined up and trimmed. So I want to get my hair to that point where it has like the length in the front and growth, and then everything else on the side is nice and trimmed. So I'm just going through a phase. So, but I mean, you guys, I'm gonna post a video once a week because I want y'all to like, see my phase, tell you more about Pandora, my experience of working at Pandora because I worked there for like 3 years. If you have any questions about Pandora jewelry, or you just like, thinking about it and you just want to know what is it about Pandora, like, or and I will tell you, like, I have sensitive skin and I'm okay with wearing Pandora because their jewelry is not like, a lot of people have um they say it's more of like the nickel sometimes in jewelry that irritates the skin. And what's really great is our jewelry is sterling silver, so that means it's like nickel free. There's no like things that irritate the skin. I won't say that for everybody because it just depends on your allergies and what you're not allergies, but what you're allergic to. So, my name is Reginald. You can, AKA, you call me Reggie, and I will post more videos once a week about my hair process phase, more Pandora jewelry. I kind of just want to take my Pandora like part by part because there's so much to cover, like that I have, and like as I continue to buy more Pandora jewelry, like I said to the Pandora jewelry out there, people, I don't mind sponsoring your jewelry and telling more about it because I love it. So my name is, Reginald, aka Reggie. So everyone have a blessed day, and like I said, be nice to people, and they'll be nice to you. Like that saying, you can kill more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. So let's be nice and treat each other with respect, and just love on each other. Okay? Bye.